Desert Eagle, I got one in the whip. If I see Darren Wilson, empty the whole clip. 12 shots. Fall from behind, now that bitch is dead. Until the end of time, Trayvon, Eric Garner, innocent Mike Brown, rest in peace forever. Jonan got her found, you're gonna be remembered. Memories last forever. Think someone missed Joe? Nah, never. Dick Cheney, Mitt Romney, all money you salute. See them on the streets and catch the niggas gonna shoot. All money. Bodies on the floor. Mitt Romney, Dick Cheney, now you motherfuckers poor. Like Waka Flocka, I go hard in the paint. Hit your mom with my dick and I choke her till she faint. All hail Michelle and Barack Obama, save our country from despair. Conservative drama. Mike Brown, you my boy. Love you in the streets. Hands up, don't shoot. Tell them pigs in the feet. Al Sharpton on the mic. He chilling on the beach. That shit with Mitt Romney was a motherfucking reach. Eric Garner, rest in peace. New York City ones you lost. We celebrate, remember, gold teeth, we gon' floss. Jonan, you a faggot. You a racist anyway. Eric Garner, New York legend. We all screaming, I can't breathe. T.I. Grand Hustler, young group on homie Nick. Extend it to your dome and your head gon' leak. For my years of Obama, it's what we all need. Snoring coke in the Oval Office, smoking on that weed. You bow to his feet, he the motherfucking king. Like my nigga Rick Ross eating lemon pepper wings. So you hate gay pride? You got something to hide? Your face is fucking ugly, need to wash it with some Tide. You a fag, Mitt Romney's son tag. Slit your fucking throat, put your head in a bag. We miss you, Trayvon, and we'll never forget. A day George Zimmerman will one day regret. When he's on the wrong block, he's a motherfucking cheat. Gun control, one day be laying in the street. You hate on Young Thug, you hate on Young Quan, cause they got stacks of money, or you gotta save them bonds.
We are live! Wow, that was a new intro. That was pretty good. I mean, the rap, I mean, it seemed like it needed to be, produced more. But, like, that was alright, right? That was, like, I get it, you know? Like, I get it. I get the rage. I get the anger with that rap. Like, I get it. Like, it was cool, right? Right? That was good. I mean, it was alright. I mean, listen, the language is a little harsh. You know, they were throwing some N-bombs, and I even think there was a F-bomb in there. But, you know, when you're a young African-American rapper, you can do that. You can say those things, obviously. That's why, I've kind of steered clear of rap music for now, because it's weird when I'm, singing Jay-Z, or I don't know, Rick Ross, and it feels strange to be like, blah, 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 N-word, blah, 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 N-word, blah, blah, N-word, N-word, yo, N-word. So I just steer clear of rap music now. I'm just not down with the rap music anymore. But that's not bad. Like, I get sent stuff all the time. And people are like, hey, dude, play this, play that. This is good. This is good. So, I don't know. I got sent that. And I was like, oh, okay. It was a good song, right, John Wise? That was a good song. Somebody said it's from a famous, somebody who's famous in the wrestling business. And I was like, no. Yeah, but I don't know who. But somebody said it was from somebody very famous in the wrestling business. in the indie wrestling scene. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know if I could if I can get behind that. But I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Who knows? It's Rob Black. It's a Rob Black show. And we are approaching fast approaching Pleasures of the Flesh. You know, it's funny. Me and Schlack, I'm not allowed to call him Martin anymore. Those of you who listened to the program yesterday, he's upset. He doesn't want me to call him Martin. So we won't call Martin anymore. We'll just officially refer to him as his professional wrestling name. Schlack. No more Martin. So I just want to say it here very loudly. Martin will not be referred to as Martin. He will only be referred to as Schlack. So, Schlack responded to a fan, or maybe not a fan. Maybe not a fan. A inquisitive wrestling follower, I guess. And he asked, I'm new to Extreme. What is the Miss Extreme contest? Now, yesterday Schlack said it's a celebration of pussy. Now, the beautiful, the lovely, the talented Kat Martini informed me that somebody had hit her up on a message, and this somebody is someone who goes to the LA shows. And they actually accompany one of the wrestlers. And they commented of the Miss Extreme contest and the fact that the show seems a little risque. And quite possibly may not be appropriate for young wrestling fans. And I kind of snickered at that. Actually, I more than snickered at it. I said, are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? So, somebody is concerned that a woman wearing a bikini or some type of bathing suit might traumatize the younger audience. But watching men and women fucking mutilate each other is perfectly and absolutely a happy place for young children. Think about that. This same individual legitimately questions if a girl walking to the ring in a bikini and answering a question that might involve what is your favorite sexual position. That would be too traumatizing versus the fucking referee pulling a skewer out of the arm of Sage with his fucking teeth. Imagine that. Imagine that. Necro Butcher, or I should say MAGA Butcher, taking a 145-pound man dressed in fishnets, wearing makeup, and throwing this individual into steel guardrails. To the point where I had to look away because at one point I thought MAGA Butcher was going to impale the body. And that's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. A woman in a bikini, not fine. Men and women beating each other up. Hell, imagine, because we don't do it in XPW, but imagine all the other companies that have men beating up women to the applause of young wrestling fans everywhere. Hell, I saw a clip of everybody's favorite woman wrestler, Alley Cat, being stabbed in the fucking face by Nick Gage. And she's screaming. Ah! Ah! Fucking blood streaming down her face. So as a, 13 or 14-year-old boy, you're watching a man, and remember, we were all taught at a very, very, very young age that you never hit a woman. No matter what that woman does, you never hit a woman. That woman could be coming at you, fists a firing. And you leave the house. You leave the room. You leave the restaurant. You never engage. They've even curtailed TV shows and movies that depict men slapping the shit out of women. Back in the 70s and 80s, man, it was nothing to see a Clint Eastwood movie, Charles Bronson movie, any of the action movies. And a woman mouths off, "Fuck you." And Burt Reynolds cracks her in the fucking mouth. She's like, "Oh! You want another one? You bitch?" They don't even make fucking movies like that anymore. They don't make movies that depict men tuning up women anymore. And if they do, it's far and few between. It is far and few between. But in deathmatch wrestling, as long as there's that teeny tiny little comeback at the end, we will watch a guy beat the fuck out of a woman. Beat the fuck out of her. And that is perfectly fine as it pertains to a 12 and 13-year-old boy. Imagine you're a 12 or 13-year-old boy going to school. He's in 6th grade, 7th grade. Maybe he's in the lunch line. And a girl cuts him. And he grabs her by the shoulder and swings her around and says, "Don't cut in line." She goes, "Why do you say that? Just calm down." He goes, "No, let's do it right now. Let's fight. Let's fight. Come on. You're my size. Let's fight. Let's have it out right now." And then he punches her in the fucking face. Think about that. Why not? He goes to pro wrestling shows where a guy... And see, this is where the woke, millennial, Gen Zer wrestling logic gets completely trashed. Because they'll tell you, yeah, but it's fake. It's fake. People know it's fake. It's intergender wrestling. It's fake. Oh, that's fake. Okay. And we're supposed to know that's fake, right? A 14, 15-year-old kid, they're supposed to know that's fake, right? Right? Oh, okay. But if you have a storyline that involves the MAGA butcher or any type of character that goes against what the woke Gen Z millennial wrestling fan deems inappropriate, That's wrong. And if you see it in them, but it's a character. It invokes reaction. It's fake. Oh, how could you do that? How could you do it? Well, it's the same way that you're having a guy beat the fuck out of a girl, you asshole. You are depicting a man beating the fuck out of a woman. He's taking a gusset plate and smashing it into her fucking face. You stupid motherfucker. These people, not just ruin society, man, but they just ruin everything that they fucking touch. MAGA Butcher, bad. Girl in bikini, bad. Girl getting power bombed by a guy through a plate glass window, perfectly good. Matter of fact, not only good, let's jump up and down and cheer. Let's jump up and down and cheer for this girl to get maimed by a guy. They're just morons. They're just morons. And obviously, I know our good friend Tony Japan was having fun. And I was actually reserved in my response, but Tony Japan made a comment on one of the women for the Miss Extreme contest. It said, are they going to be doing a ping pong or a ping pong? Something like that. Like, oh, are they going to be doing something with ping pongs? And I commented, no, I was going to have them teach all the emo kids how to paint their fingernails. Now, what I was going to also add to that, but then I was like, you know what? I'm not even going to start this. This will be held for another day. How dare these people try to make you feel bad or dirty for watching XPW or watching a segment in XPW. Let me tell you something. I haven't even begun to start with some of these other companies and some of these people. But I wanted to tell Tony, hey, Tony, I was going to have these girls teach all the emo kids how to paint their fingernails. But the only problem is, all those emo kids aren't at the XPW show. They're at the fucking GCW show. Sorry. So if we're looking for those types of people, you gotta go to the GCW show. Well, Martin, obviously, when I started this little segment, I said, I don't think it came from a place of hostility. Like, oh my God, what are you guys doing? But it was coming off the heels of the conversation from last night, and that being, what exactly is a Miss Extreme contest? And then Martini telling me about the individual who hit her and said, this doesn't seem like a kid-friendly show. A kid-friendly show. Imagine. Butchering women is a fucking kid-friendly show. Imagine that. Butchering women are kid-friendly shows. It's fucking wild. Absolutely wild. And see, here's the thing. All of these drools, and let's call them fucking drools. All of these drools have brainwashed and programmed wrestling fans that if they like anything that smells like wrestling from the 90s, they are to be fucking shamed. They are to be shamed and ostracized. Ostracized. So you literally have hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of forgotten wrestling fans that are afraid. They're afraid to go, oh, I like that. They're afraid to say, I don't like watching men wrestle women. They're afraid. They're afraid to voice any of these opinions because they get ostracized. So, the tables will be turned. Trust me. The tables will be turned. And at some point, we will up the heat on the people and the companies that are not us. We will up the heat on the people and the companies that are not us. And I say that because at some point, when you make something uncool and hip, the people that just follow it because it's supposed to make them cool and hip abandon it really, really fucking quick, because they're all about wanting to be cool and hip. Listen, Colonel Cushfinger, I'm never going to put down my own workers. Ever. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. You either want your wrestling to be realistic, and things to have credibility, or you don't. And I don't care how badass some of our women are. In a million years, I could never fathom saying to Sage, hey, I'm going to put you against Necro, but he's not going to work punches. He's shooting. He's shooting. He's going to punch you square in the face. That's what he's going to do. Hopefully, you don't get knocked out on your feet, but I want like a 3 or 4 minute spot where you guys are just punching each other. Now, if somebody goes down, then so be it. But that's what we're going to do. Silly. It's absolutely silly. Or saying to a 140-pound girl or 120-pound girl who's wrestling somebody who's got 200 pounds on them, hey, I'm going to have you guys do the spot where you're going to give him a superplex. Yeah, obviously, you're not going to be able to muscle him up there. Obviously, you're not going to be able to do what say. And listen, we do the same thing with the boys. Well, at least I do. Granted, other companies don't. Other companies have no problem having a 145-pound flippy guy muscling a 270-pound guy all over the place. And obviously, the 275-pound guy is working. Oh, suplex, he's working. Body slam, he's working. Everything in the match wouldn't exist unless the 275-pound guy worked it. And that's why, if I put a 150-pound guy against a 275-pound man, I'm not saying to them, hey, and then I want this spot where you mount your comeback, and then you, Tom Lattimore, I want you just to be fucking selling your ass off, man. I want you just to be selling. Just sell it, man. He hits you, and you just, it's like fucking, you just got hit by an avalanche. And then bang, you come off the ropes, and he just fucking power slams you, man. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here. Never, ever have it happen. So it's not just a woman thing. Now again, I know it shows the old school mentality, the boomer mentality of me. But it's the same mentality. It's that same mentality that likes a Miss Extreme contest. It's the same mentality. But I mean, come on, man. In what stratosphere? I don't even want to belabor this point. But you guys get it. Alright? You guys get it. But anyways, it's Rob Black. It's the Rob Black Show. Fucking Jimmy Lloyd. But Jimmy Lloyd, somebody like Lindsay Snow beating up Jimmy Lloyd is believable. My old lady could probably beat up Jimmy Lloyd. Like, legit. You know? You could probably get a mentally handicapped person to beat up Jimmy Lloyd. But anyways, it's Rob Black. It's the Rob Black Show. Martini said Jimmy Lloyd's younger than her, and that makes her a little sad. When we come back, I'll tell you guys a martini story if you guys want to hear a little martini story. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Hello? We're back, ladies and gentlemen. It's Roberto Negro. Listen, let me throw this. First off, I didn't hear anything from any of you guys about the time we went on. See, you guys bitch and moan when we're on late. But you don't bitch and moan when we're, like, right on time. Or you don't, like, say anything when we're right on time. Kind of hurts me. Kind of hurts me. But I get it. You guys are hurtful fucking people. Hurtful fucking people. Hurtful people. You guys are used to it. Hurtful fucking people. You know, and I feel bad, and now I'm gonna like blast them online, and I don't feel bad for blasting them online because if you are a worker for XPW, okay, and you are all in for this company, then you know anywhere between 9 and 10 o'clock, unless my kids are being cunts, and in that case, we start later, but you know between 9 and 10 o'clock, we're on the air. So, when you hit me up while I'm on the air, you, my friend, are not just a dirty cunt, but you instantly not get in the back of the line on the bus, but you get thrown off the fucking bus. Because that means your heart, your soul, and your passion is not for XPW. Because if your heart, your soul, and your passion were for XPW, you know the motherfucking boss is on the fucking air. For like the last 2 weeks, Judge Joe Dredd has been hitting me up, texting me. One time I was like, dude, I'll hit you back. I want to talk to you about an angle. I want to talk to you about, oh, dude. Now, what are you, now you're creative? Now you're fucking a writer? Come on, bro. I got 1,000 things going on. 1,000 things. And Colonel, I like Joe Dredd too. I do. He cuts a good promo. He's not the greatest worker in the world, but he cuts a good promo. But, don't fucking blast me every fucking day. I will get back to you in due time. Ask the Ninja Taker. I will get back to you in due time. And at least do your fucking homework and know when the fuck I'm on the air. Know what my motherfucking schedule is. And a way into my heart is not to call me while the fucking show is on the air. Again, I don't mean to blast the judge, but I felt like I had to. I felt like I had no choice. Felt like I had no choice. So, I hit up Martini today. I go, Martini, what's going on? Because I needed her. She needed to do some work. Okay? Needed to do some work. Needed her to put the zip-ups. Okay? Online. So we could sell them. All right? So I hit her up. I said, here's the picture. Put the zip-ups up. Here's the pricing. Here's the whole fucking structure. She said, okay. So I hit her back, I don't know, 3 hours later. Today was one of the rare days in a while that I actually did some running around after work. Now, I've been working all week. Not that I don't work, but like working the shifts. Because the wonderful, the lovely, did I say lovely? The lovely girl with a golden personality is on vacation. So, I've been doing shifts, and Tom Byron, for whatever reason, he doesn't like to go up and down with the times. So, all week, I've been working the morning. And then from the morning, I then, go to the store or go home or whatever. But I haven't been really doing all my other stuff. Going and picking up product or dealing with some of the vendors that I have to deal with. So today I did. So I hit up Martini and I say, what's going on? And she says to me, okay? She says to me, and I've been there. Trust me. I've been there. She goes, Brock just threw a fucking shoe at my eye. That's at 4:12 p.m. And I respond with, 1, are you okay? 2, he is a cunt. And 3, he is a cunt. And she says, in capital letters, no, explanation point. It fucking hurts, and my eye has a fucking scratch, and it's fucking swollen. Now, those of you who don't know Miss Martini, she doesn't swear. And when she does swear, it's really only in text. She doesn't swear. It's kind of funny. I might have heard her use the F word 3 times in like 10 years. Seriously, no bullshit. She'll swear in the texts, but she doesn't swear in person. She doesn't have a filthy truck driver mouth like me. So then, because I care, I sent her tear emojis. And then she says, he throws a fit because I have no idea what he wants. And he just points at random shit. And then she sent me a picture of her eye. And the only thing I could think of is this picture will now be used and logged in a file somewhere for when she tells people that I beat her and manhandle her and abusive. And then she pulls out this picture and goes, look what he did. Look at my eye. Look. Rob Black is abusive. Look what he did. That's what the picture looks like. It looks like a Nicole Brown Simpson picture. It looks like all the pictures from every woman that gets tuned up by their significant others, and then they log it in to their phone or a Polaroid picture. And my response was, look at that face. And that is Cat Martini getting tuned up by our 3-year-old. Fucking. And let me tell you something. The 3-year-old's fucking brutal, bro. He's fucking brutal. He throws everything. I will spend hours yelling at both kids because Brock antagonizes Major by not just throwing shit at him, but Major will run and then Brock will chase him while he's got a car or he's got some other funky object. So he's got it cocked back and then he chases him. And Major's like, stop! Stop! And then I'm screaming at both of them, stop it! Brock! And then Brock will stop in his tracks. And I go, give me the car. Okay. And then I take the car from him. And I go, Major, go in the other room. But Brock will follow me. I go in the back room and shut the door. No, I don't want to. I go, Major, then you know what? If he comes at you with something, kick him. I don't want to kick him. I go, well, then run. I don't know what the hell you want me to tell you. But enough. Enough. Enough screaming in the house. Enough. And then that will be chill for like 20 minutes. And then all of a sudden you'll hear, ah! Here comes Major. Brock hit me in the head with the car. That's this motherfucker. So, yes. Brock doesn't fuck around. Hopefully, he will be a quarterback. That's my hope. My hope is a quarterback so he can buy me a huge mansion. And I figure by then, 49, 59, I'll be 69. I'll be like 70, 71. Okay? I'll be like 71. Hopefully, he'll have like a $700 million fucking contract. And at the age of 71, I'll probably be all fucked up. I'll probably have a colostomy bag. I'll probably be legally blind. I mean, Martini won't be with me then. She'll be gone. She'll be with some, Brazilian, like some 22-year-old Brazilian guy with a fucking cock down to his fucking ankles. And Brock will have to get, like, nurses to take care of me and clean my colostomy bag. And before you're like, oh, that'll be great. Listen, once they take your asshole out, your cock doesn't work anymore. Okay? Once that's gone, there's no cock to work. There's gone. There's no libido. There's nothing. I'm a fucking eunuch. Alright? I'll be 74 years old. There'll be like nurses around cleaning out my colostomy bag, wiping my asshole. My ex will be parading around. She'll have her fucking face pulled back looking like Madonna. Like a fucking cat lady alien. I'll probably be in a wheelchair. I mean, I'll be able to walk, but for the most part, I'll be in a wheelchair. I'll be like the old boss from Breaking Bad. Remember the old boss? I don't know what was it, the fourth season or fifth season? And he's in the fucking wheelchair. Hector, thank you, James. Fucking be Hector. Yeah, I'll be Hector. Ugh. So hopefully Brock will. But you know what that little bastard will do? Because I won't know any better. He won't get me a mansion out on the beach somewhere. I'll be like, fuck Dad. He don't fucking know. He fucking shits in a bag, for Christ's sakes. And he'll get me like some prefabbed house overlooking a dirty fucking pond. Like some dirty, polluted pond that they use to dump hypodermic needles and dirty tampons. I won't know any better. I'm just, happy. Someone's cleaning my colostomy bag and cleaning out my catheter. I'm like, this is a nice place. One of my friends come to see me, and I'll be like, isn't it nice? And he'll be like, what do you mean nice? Rob, you're in a prefabbed house overlooking a fucking contaminated pond. No, this is a beach. You ain't on a beach, motherfucker. You're overlooking a contaminated pond. You stupid motherfucker. See, you should have been nicer to all those fucking deathmatch wrestling promoters. Should have been nicer to everybody. They all put the juju on you, and they all cursed you. They all gave you the juju curse. All right. Well, we had a great night. I just told the beautiful, the vivacious, the sexy Cat Martini. So let's start cooking. Toots. Let's start cooking. Oh, Lord. What's it all mean? Fuck, my balls are very sweaty. That's what it means. Are you guys really talking about Anna Nicole Smith? Isn't she fucking dead? Yeah, it was the easiest money she ever made until she died. She's dead! 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 All right. Dead. I noticed the Pomona, or the Derby Room, put up a little advertisement on their Facebook. It's kind of cool. That's nice. I wish I gave them I'm going to have to give her a link. So she could put the ticket link in. And, it goes to the website, which is fine, our website. But, I'd rather have it go to, the actual link itself. Alright, so, listen, guys, I got notification. Alright? I got notification of a girl that is gonna step up. She wants to step up. Remember, Ludark Shaitan, international superstar, Netflix superstar. You understand me? A Netflix superstar. She has an open challenge. Anybody that wants to call the office and convince me and Cat Martini that they have what it takes to dethrone the XPW Women's Champion. And we deem them worthy. We'll make it happen. Well, a woman called the offices. She talked to Cat Martini. She said, Cat Martini, you're still the manager. You're still the boss of the women's division. And Martini said, well, yeah, but I'm very busy defending the XPW TV Championship. I'm very busy recruiting men to go after the other titles in XPW. And maybe you haven't heard, but I do now have Tom Lattimore and he will be coming for revenge. But we're not going to go there yet. We still have Pleasures of the Flesh to deal with. But, young lady, and this is all what Cat Martini said. I heard her. She said, I will talk to the powers that be. And then I watched her put the phone down and just kind of like look around because obviously she's the power that be. She calls the shots. She makes the rules. And she said, okay, young lady, you got your shot. At Ludark Shaitan, international TV star, Netflix superstar. Pleasures of the Flesh, February 18th. Ludark Shaitan will defend the XPW Women's Championship against Miranda Elise. Yes. Miranda Elise. Ludark Shaitan versus Miranda Elise for the XPW Women's Championship. I told you guys, Ludark is not just a deathmatch princess, but Ludark Shaitan can be and will be looked at, regarded as, and put on the pedestal when you talk about other women's champions. You say Camille, then you also have to say Ludark Shaitan. You say Taya Valkyrie, you also have to say Ludark Shaitan. You say Tessa Blanchard, you have to say Ludark Shaitan. Ladies and gentlemen, get your motherfucking tickets. And if you're not there in Los Angeles, then buy it on pay-per-view. Buy it from us. XPW. Stream XPW. It's easy. And some of you have been asking about PayPal. By the end of the week, we will also be able to accept PayPal. Some of you have said, Rob, what about Roku? Give it another couple weeks, and the Roku app will be done. And right behind the Roku app will be Apple TV. Ladies and gentlemen, I told you once, I'll tell you again. XPW is on the move. XPW is on the rise. We don't play games here. Our wrestling is not about games. Games are for children. We are changing the script in professional wrestling. Men watch Extreme. We'll see you guys tomorrow.